Diving into the depths of history and mystery, this video unveils 15 of the most haunted shipwrecks ever discovered. Each vessel carries its own chilling tale of tragedy, loss, and the unexplained. Number 1. RMS Titanic. The RMS Titanic, once deemed unsinkable, met its tragic end on April 15, 1912, after colliding with an iceberg on its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York City. Over 1,500 lives were lost in the icy waters of the North Atlantic, and since then, the wreckage has become a site of immense interest and haunting stories. Some divers and researchers who have visited the site have reported strange occurrences, including hearing ghostly whispers and feeling cold spots while exploring the sunken behemoth. Others have claimed to see phantom figures wandering the ship's remains, including a ghostly woman in a long dress and a man dressed in a captain's uniform. These eerie manifestations are thought to be the spirits of the passengers and crew who lost their lives on that fateful night. Number 2. SS Andrea Doria. The SS Andrea Doria, an Italian ocean liner, was involved in a tragic collision with the MS Stockholm off the coast of Nantucket on July 25, 1956. The accident resulted in the deaths of 46 people, and the Andrea Doria sank to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Since then, the shipwreck has become known as the Mount Everest of scuba diving due to its depth, strong currents, and the hazards posed by the wreck itself. Many divers have perished while attempting to explore the wreckage, adding to its haunted reputation. Some divers have reported seeing ghostly apparitions and hearing unexplained noises emanating from within the sunken vessel. One particularly eerie account tells of a diver who encountered a well-dressed man near the wreck's first-class dining room. The figure, seemingly unaware of his surroundings, appeared to be searching for something before vanishing into the darkness. Many believe the spirits of those who perished on the Andrea Doria continue to haunt the site, forever trapped in the watery depths. Number 3. USS Arizona. The USS Arizona, a Pennsylvania-class battleship, met its tragic fate on December 7, 1941, during the surprise attack on Pearl Harbor by the Japanese Empire. The ship was hit by a 760-pound armor-piercing bomb that penetrated its forward ammunition magazine, resulting in a massive explosion that ultimately sank the vessel. In total, 1,177 crew members perished, accounting for nearly half of the fatalities that day. Today, the USS Arizona Memorial stands above the sunken wreckage, honoring the lives lost during the attack. The shipwreck remains a hallowed and haunting sight, with the rusting remains serving as a tomb for those who perished on board. Some visitors to the memorial have reported paranormal experiences, including hearing unexplained sounds such as footsteps, voices, and even the echoes of the explosion that sank the ship. Divers who have had the opportunity to explore the wreck have also shared chilling tales. One such story involves a diver who claimed to have seen a spectral figure dressed in a World War II-era sailor's uniform. The ghostly apparition appeared to be performing routine maintenance tasks before vanishing into the darkness. Others have reported seeing shadowy figures moving about the ship or hearing the faint sounds of Morse code being tapped out on the ship's radio equipment. In addition to these haunting encounters, the USS Arizona continues to leak oil from its submerged fuel tanks, creating an eerie phenomenon known as the Black Tears. These droplets of oil rise to the surface and form a thin sheen above the wreck, serving as a poignant and constant reminder of the lives lost and the ship's tragic history. The ghostly stories and legends surrounding the USS Arizona serve to reinforce the solemnity of the site and remind visitors of the sacrifice and heroism displayed by the crew during that fateful day. The haunting presence of these spectral sailors is a testament to the enduring memory of the tragedy that unfolded at Pearl Harbor, and a reminder of the human cost of war. As the echoes of the past continue to reverberate through the wreckage, the USS Arizona remains a solemn and haunted underwater tomb, forever guarding the souls of its fallen crew. Number 4. The Ghost Fleet of Truk Lagoon. Truk Lagoon, now known as Chuuk Lagoon, is an atoll located in the central Pacific Ocean. It was once a major Japanese naval base during World War II, serving as a stronghold for the Imperial Japanese Navy. In February 1944, the United States launched Operation Hailstone, a massive air and naval assault that decimated the Japanese fleet anchored in the lagoon. Over 60 ships and 275 aircraft were sunk, creating a vast underwater graveyard now known as the Ghost Fleet of Truk Lagoon. The remains of the Ghost Fleet also serve as a chilling testament to the environmental impact of warfare, with oil leaks and decaying munitions posing ongoing threats to the fragile ecosystem of the lagoon. The haunting presence of these sunken vessels stands as a somber reminder of the devastation and loss of life that occurred during one of the most destructive conflicts in human history. Number 5. The Sweepstakes. The Sweepstakes, a Canadian schooner built in 1867, met its end in the shallow waters of Big Tub Harbor in Ontario after sustaining damage from a collision with a rock. The ship was towed to the harbor in 1885, where it eventually sank just 20 feet below the surface. Today, the remarkably well-preserved shipwreck attracts divers and tourists alike. Many who have visited the site have reported experiencing an eerie atmosphere around the sunken vessel. Some divers have claimed to hear unexplained sounds, such as creaking wood and the murmurs of hushed voices. Others have reported encounters with ghostly figures believed to be the spirits of the crew who once sailed the ill-fated schooner. One particularly chilling account involves a diver who claimed to have seen a shadowy figure standing at the helm of the ship, holding a lantern that emitted a ghostly glow. The figure appeared to be scanning the horizon before slowly fading away into the depths. The haunting presence of these spectral sailors is believed to be a testament to the strong connection between the crew and the ship they once called home. As the Sweepstakes continues to rest in the calm waters of Big Tub Harbor, the ghostly tales and eerie encounters surrounding the shipwreck serve as a captivating reminder of its tragic history and the enduring bond between a vessel and its crew. Number 6. SS America. The SS America was a stunning ocean liner built in 1940, initially serving as a luxury passenger ship before being enlisted as a troop transport during World War II. After the war, the ship changed hands multiple times, eventually being sold to a company that planned to convert her into a hotel ship. Tragically, while being towed to Thailand for refurbishment in 1993, the SS America encountered a storm and broke free of her tow lines. The vessel ran aground off the coast of Fuerteventura in the Canary Islands, where it has since slowly disintegrated and succumbed to the elements. Today, the decaying remains of the SS America, also known as the American Star, can be seen from the shore, providing a haunting and eerie sight for those who visit the area. The shipwreck has become the subject of numerous ghost stories and paranormal encounters, with some visitors reporting unexplained sounds and apparitions in and around the wreckage. One particularly chilling account involves a group of explorers who ventured onto the ship during its early years of abandonment. The group claimed to have heard the distinct sound of footsteps and muffled voices echoing throughout the empty corridors. Others have reported seeing shadowy figures moving about the decaying decks or gazing out of the shattered windows, seemingly lost in time. These haunting tales are believed to be connected to the ship's storied past and the countless lives that were intertwined with the vessel throughout its history. Some speculate that the spirits of former passengers and crew members continue to linger within the wreckage, drawn to the place they once called home. As the SS America continues to deteriorate and succumb to the ravages of time, the ghostly tales and paranormal encounters surrounding the shipwreck serve as a fascinating and haunting reminder of the vessel's long and storied history. The spectral presence of those who once sailed the seas aboard the once majestic liner lingers on, forever tied to the tragic fate of the SS America. Number 7. SS Yongala. The SS Yongala, an Australian passenger ship, met its tragic end on March 23, 1911, when it sank during a cyclone off the coast of Queensland. All 122 passengers and crew members on board perished in the disaster, making it one of Australia's worst maritime tragedies. The wreckage of the Yongala remained undiscovered until 1958 and now lies 90 feet underwater, attracting divers from around the world. Many who have explored the site have reported eerie encounters and unexplained phenomena. Some divers have claimed to hear ghostly voices and the sounds of the ship's bell ringing in the depths, while others have reported sightings of spectral figures moving about the sunken vessel. These apparitions are believed to be the restless spirits of those who lost their lives in the tragedy, forever bound to the shipwreck. As the marine life continues to thrive within the wreckage of the SS Yongala, the ghostly tales and paranormal encounters associated with the site serve as a haunting reminder of the tragic fate that befell the ship and its passengers. The spectral presence of these lost souls stands as a testament to the enduring connection between a vessel and those who once called it home. Number 8. The Vasa. The Vasa, a Swedish warship, met a disastrous fate on its maiden voyage in 1628 when it capsized and sank in Stockholm Harbor due to a design flaw. The vessel was raised from the depths in 1961 and has since been meticulously restored and displayed in the Vasa Museum in Stockholm. Despite being housed in a museum, the Vasa has not been immune to ghostly encounters and unexplained phenomena. Visitors and staff have reported hearing footsteps and whispers in the otherwise quiet halls of the museum, as well as sightings of shadowy figures lurking near the ship's display. One particularly eerie encounter involved a security guard who claimed to have seen a spectral figure in 17th century clothing walking the decks of the ship before disappearing into thin air. These haunting stories are believed to be connected to the souls of the 30 people who perished during the ship's sinking, their spirits remaining tethered to the vessel that claimed their lives. As the Vasa continues to captivate visitors with its remarkable preservation and historical significance, the ghostly tales and paranormal encounters that surround the ship serve as a chilling reminder of its tragic history and the lives that were lost on that fateful day. Number 9. The Mary Rose. The Mary Rose, a Tudor warship, served as the pride of the English Navy during the reign of King Henry VIII. Tragically, on July 19, 1545, the ship sank during the Battle of the Solent against the French fleet, claiming the lives of approximately 500 crew members. The exact cause of the sinking remains unknown, with theories ranging from human error to structural flaws. In 1982, the Mary Rose was raised from the depths and has since been meticulously conserved and displayed in the Mary Rose Museum in Portsmouth, England. Despite being housed in a museum setting, the Mary Rose has been the subject of numerous ghostly tales and unexplained phenomena. Visitors and staff have reported a range of eerie experiences, including hearing disembodied voices, footsteps echoing through empty rooms, and the inexplicable smell of wood smoke and tar, reminiscent of the ship's original atmosphere. One particularly haunting encounter involved a museum worker who claimed to have seen a ghostly figure dressed in Tudor-era clothing walking through the exhibit before disappearing into the darkness. Other visitors have reported the sensation of being watched or followed by an unseen presence as they explore the ship's remains. These chilling tales are believed to be connected to the spirits of the sailors who perished aboard the Mary Rose during the Battle of the Solent. The spectral presence of these lost souls is thought to serve as a testament to their enduring connection to the vessel they once called home. As the Mary Rose continues to captivate and educate visitors about its rich history and the lives of the people who served on board, the haunting stories and paranormal encounters surrounding the ship stand as a poignant reminder of its tragic past. The ghostly tales associated with the Mary Rose serve to reinforce the deep bond between a vessel and its crew, a bond that transcends time and continues to resonate within the ship's timbers even centuries after the tragedy that sealed their fate. Number 10. SS President Coolidge. The SS President Coolidge, originally a luxury ocean liner, was converted into a U.S. military transport ship during World War II. On October 26, 1942, while approaching the island of Espiritu Santo in the South Pacific, the ship struck two friendly mines and began to sink. Despite the dramatic circumstances, only 2 lives were lost, with the remaining crew and passengers managing to evacuate the ship safely. Today, the SS President Coolidge rests 70 to 240 feet underwater and has become a popular site for scuba divers. Divers who have explored the wreckage have reported a variety of eerie experiences, including the sensation of being watched or followed by an unseen presence. Some have claimed to hear unexplained sounds, such as footsteps and distant voices, while others have reported seeing ghostly figures moving about the ship's remains. These spectral apparitions are believed to be the spirits of the two crew members who perished during the sinking, their souls forever bound to the ship that became their final resting place. The haunting tales and paranormal encounters associated with the SS President Coolidge serve as a chilling reminder of the ship's wartime history and the lives that were touched by the vessel during its years of service. The ghostly presence of the lost crew members stands as a testament to the enduring connection between a ship and its crew. Number 11. The Bessie White. The Bessie White was a 19th century schooner that met its end off the coast of Long Island, New York, in 1919. The vessel ran aground in dense fog, and while the crew managed to escape, the ship was ultimately abandoned and left to the mercy of the elements. Over time, the wreckage became buried beneath the shifting sands of Fire Island, occasionally being uncovered by storms and erosion. Visitors to the area have reported a range of eerie encounters and paranormal phenomena near the Bessie White's remains. Some have claimed to hear unexplained sounds, such as the creaking of wood and the faint shouts of a long-lost crew. Others have reported sightings of ghostly figures believed to be the spirits of the sailors who once called the ship home. One particularly chilling account tells of a witness who claimed to have seen a spectral figure standing atop the ship's exposed timbers, staring out at the ocean as if searching for something on the horizon. These haunting tales are thought to be the result of the strong emotional connection between the crew and the vessel they once served on. As the remains of the Bessie White continue to emerge and vanish beneath the sands, the ghostly tales and paranormal encounters associated with the shipwreck serve as a captivating reminder of the vessel's history and the enduring bond between a ship and its crew. Number 12. RMS Lusitania. The RMS Lusitania, a British ocean liner, was famously sunk by a German U-boat on May 7, 1915, during World War I. The tragedy claimed the lives of 1,198 passengers and crew members and played a significant role in turning public opinion against Germany, eventually contributing to the United States' decision to enter the war. Today, the wreckage of the Lusitania lies approximately 300 feet below the surface, off the coast of Ireland. Over the years, numerous ghostly tales and paranormal encounters have emerged in connection with the Lusitania. Divers who have explored the wreckage have reported a range of eerie experiences, including the sensation of being watched or followed by an unseen presence. Some have claimed to hear unexplained sounds, such as distant cries and the creaking of the ship's timbers, while others have reported seeing ghostly figures moving about the sunken vessel. One particularly chilling account involves a diver who claimed to have seen a spectral figure dressed in early 20th century clothing, standing near the ship's bow, staring into the depths as if searching for something or someone. These haunting encounters are believed to be connected to the spirits of those who perished during the sinking, their souls forever bound to the ship that became their watery grave. As the remains of the RMS Lusitania continue to rest on the ocean floor, the ghostly tales and paranormal encounters associated with the shipwreck serve as a haunting reminder of the vessel's tragic history and the lives that were lost on that fateful day. The spectral presence of the passengers and crew members who perished in the disaster stands as a testament to the enduring connection between a ship and its occupants, a bond that transcends time and remains etched in the cold, dark waters of the Atlantic. Number 13. SS Valencia. The SS Valencia was an American steamship that met a tragic end off the coast of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, in January 1906. En route from San Francisco to Seattle, the ship encountered a storm and became disoriented, ultimately crashing into rocks near Pachena Point. The disaster claimed the lives of at least 136 passengers and crew members, with only 37 survivors. The wreckage of the SS Valencia remains in the treacherous waters where it sank, now known as the Graveyard of the Pacific. Over the years, ghostly tales and paranormal encounters have become associated with the Valencia. Visitors to the area have reported seeing phantom lifeboats rowing through the fog, manned by spectral figures. Others have claimed to hear the anguished cries and screams of the passengers who perished during the disaster, carried on the wind through the rugged coastal landscape. One particularly eerie account involves a group of hikers who claim to have seen a ghostly figure standing on a rocky outcrop, staring out at the sea with an air of profound sadness. These haunting encounters are believed to be connected to the souls of those who lost their lives in the tragedy, their spirits forever bound to the site of their untimely demise. As the SS Valencia continues to rest in the treacherous waters of the graveyard of the Pacific, the ghostly tales and paranormal encounters associated with the shipwreck serve as a chilling reminder of the vessel's tragic history and the lives that were lost on that fateful night. Number 14. The Antikythera Wreck. The Antikythera wreck, discovered in 1900 off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera, is an ancient shipwreck dating back to the 1st century BCE. The site is most famous for the discovery of the Antikythera mechanism, a remarkable ancient astronomical device. The wreck is believed to have been a Roman ship carrying valuable artifacts, including statues and other treasures. Despite its age, the Antikythera wreck has not been immune to ghostly tales and paranormal encounters. Divers who have explored the site have reported a range of eerie experiences, including the sensation of being watched by an unseen presence. Some have claimed to hear unexplained sounds echoing through the water, such as the creaking of ancient timbers and the distant murmurs of long-lost voices. One particularly chilling account involves a diver who claimed to have seen a spectral figure floating above the wreckage, seemingly inspecting the scattered artifacts as if searching for something of great importance. These haunting encounters are believed to be connected to the spirits of those who once sailed aboard the ancient vessel, their souls forever tied to the ship that carried them and their precious cargo. As the Antikythera wreck continues to reveal its secrets and captivate researchers with its fascinating history, the ghostly tales and paranormal encounters associated with the site serve as a haunting reminder of the vessel's ancient origins and the enduring bond between a ship and its crew, a bond that transcends time and defies the depths of the sea. Number 15. The Uluburun Shipwreck. The Uluburun Shipwreck, discovered in 1982 off the coast of southern Turkey, is an ancient shipwreck dating back to the late Bronze Age, around 1300 BCE. The vessel is believed to have been a merchant ship carrying a vast array of precious cargo, including copper ingots, glass ingots, gold and silver jewelry, ivory, and even exotic spices. The well-preserved artifacts found at the site provide valuable insights into the trade networks and cultural exchanges of the ancient Mediterranean world. Despite the passage of more than 3,000 years, the Uluburun shipwreck has been the subject of ghostly tales and paranormal encounters. Divers who have explored the site have reported a range of eerie experiences, including the sensation of being watched by an unseen presence. Some have claimed to hear unexplained sounds, such as the creaking of ancient timbers and the distant murmurs of long-lost voices carried on the currents of the deep. One particularly haunting account involves a diver who claimed to have seen a spectral figure dressed in the clothing of an ancient mariner, moving about the ship's remains as if still tending to his duties aboard the vessel. These ghostly encounters are believed to be connected to the spirits of those who once sailed on the Uluburun ship, their souls forever bound to the shipwreck that became their final resting place. As the Uluburun shipwreck continues to yield fascinating artifacts and shed light on the complexities of the ancient world, the ghostly tales and paranormal encounters associated with the site serve as a haunting reminder of the vessel's long-lost history and the lives that were touched by its journey. The spectral presence of the ancient mariners stands as a testament to the enduring connection between a ship and its crew, a bond that transcends time and remains etched in the sunken timbers and scattered cargo of the Uluburun shipwreck.